So at this time, I'd like to, we're going to lift the mute and we'll open things up for questions. If you have a question and you don't want to say it out loud, but you'd like to type it in, feel free to chat that message in to the D. Campbell, and we'll do our best to answer it. So the one thing I would just ask is if it's a question for myself regarding the hardware or software, or if you've got clinical questions, feel free to address those to Sue. Any questions? Oh.
No questions.
I hope they're still awake.
Hello.
There we go. Here's a question.
This is Reddy here.
Hi, Reddy. Yeah.
Everybody's unmuted.
Yeah, if you're on a speakerphone, it may be difficult. You may want to go off speaker and talk into the handset.
Hello, can I ask a question,
Yes,
please?
yes, please.
Yeah, this is Reddy here. Does the MCU uses the weight stacks, or is it pneumatic or hydraulic?
It uses a weight stack. So there are 22 different weight plates. They are, I'm sorry, 21 different weight plates. There are 7 that are a half, sorry, this is in English, half pound. I don't know the metric conversion. So 7 plates are half pound, 7 plates are 1 pound, and 7 plates are 2 pounds. So it is a...
Will it go pneumatic in the future?
It is, we've talked about that, but I can tell you it's not, it's only been discussed as a, that'd be an interesting thing to do, but there's not any immediate plans to pursue pneumatics. Not that it's a bad idea, it's just that we haven't got that far yet.
Okay, thank you.
Very good question.
Can you show the treatment, the flow chart treatment again?
Yes. I'm going to zip back. Somebody has asked to see the treatment flow chart. Yes. Okay. So just to review the treatment flow chart, what we see here is in the home screen, we select and create our client. We would execute the self-reports, and over here you'll see that that's where we would do our neck disability index or symptom intensity rating. We do have a patient review questionnaire that inquires about medication use and whether or not there's an overall sense or feeling of improvement. The software also has other embedded reports, such as the Dallas Pain Questionnaire or the Waddle sign. So there's an assortment of other self-reports that you can bring in as well. And it does have the capacity for you to create some surveys if you so choose.
Yeah, is this combined with the home exercise program?
Say that again?
Is this combined with the home exercise program?
So, very good question. The question is this treatment approach combined with the home exercise program? And the answer is most definitely yes. When we think about the MCU, we think of it as an adjunct. I'm not saying, and we're not suggesting that what you're doing is wrong or that you should stop doing it. The same type of home exercise programs that you would already be prescribing or issuing are typically going to be supplemental to what you're doing in the clinic. And as you notice, and I'll have Sue also step in on this, as she's doing a lot more treatment than I am at this time. But you'll see that Sue is treating her patients 2 times a week, so that's leaving another 5 days uncovered. So, Sue, could you answer how you're addressing the home exercise programs?
Yes, I still have them do cervical isometrics and range of motion and a lot of upper extremity conditioning. And basically with the MCU, I'm seeing them being able to gain further strength and further range of motion with doing both. So, because as you saw the fusion patient, I mean, I was doing all that with them for 6 months and made minimal progress. And then once MCU came along, she made significant progress. So I think that MCU significantly impacts that home program, and I mean, it would be a great study to do to see if it really has any impact at all. Because what I've seen is that the MCU is far better than any home exercise program at this point that I can give my patients to do at home for the neck.
Very good. Thank you, Sue. Any other questions for Sue? Oh, I think Brian may have one.
How long does it take to get used to using the system?
Good question.
I can't hear the question.
Sue, I'll repeat it. The question was, how long does it take to get used to the system in terms of being proficient and using the system? How long would you say?
I would say about a month with consistent use. I started out with it very slowly because I was very apprehensive and stuff, and it took me a good month to 6 weeks. And it's hard because when you first start out, your patient caseloads are slow. So you have 1 or 2 patients initially, and then all of a sudden, as the caseload builds, you've got more patients to work on. And the more you work on it, obviously, the more proficient you become. So I think it's important to get right in there and get your staff and your friends or whatever on it just to practice, and then become very proficient with the patients.
So Sue, what's the average length of time that you would say that it takes you to perform a test and to perform a treatment?
Well, for me to do a full test, if I was going to do, you mean the initial patient or the return patient that I'm reassessing and doing a full test?
Let's answer for both. So the initial patient...
So the initial patient is broken into 2 days, so it's about 20 minutes to a half an hour each time.
Okay.
And when I see the patient back who's been on the machine and can tolerate the full test at one time, it usually takes about 25 minutes to 30 minutes.
Okay. And in terms of your treatments, on average, how long would you say somebody's actually using the system for treatment?
That can be anywhere from 15 minutes to 45 minutes, depending on how many exercises the patient is doing. If they're only able to do neutral planes, then it's usually about 15 minutes. But if they're doing neutral 25s and 45s and all of the motions, it's about 45 minutes.
And so you would say that for your testing, you're billing the physical performance test code in quarter-hour increments?
Correct.
And for treatment, you're billing the therapeutic exercise in quarter-hour increments?
Correct.
Okay. And in addition to that, how would you say your patient compliance has been with coming for appointments and treatments? Do you find that people cancel often because they don't want to use the system?
No, I find that my MCU schedule is always full. They never cancel.
Very good.